Hey everyone, this is Hector with Road to Strength. I want to thank you for coming in on this lovely Thursday. Up in the Northeast, it's really warm, really humid, so hopefully it's also really warm for you guys. No rain of any sort. Um, as always, this is our flex session, so it is our stretching and mobility session. Which today we're going to get a lot of lower body, and then we're going to finish off with some upper body mobility that I like to do. Again, the reason why we do this class is more or less for the sake of everybody in their makeshift office spaces. So what I want to do here is I want to make sure that everybody is feeling pretty good after, so that way they can get back to work, resume their day, and feel productive. So you can reach out to me on Instagram and Twitter at Coach Hector M, also on Discord at Road to Strength hashtag 2587. After this, I'll be running Get Up, which is our 30-minute boot camp. And I'm going to add the playlist for Spotify. So that's being done right now. So you should see that right there. Again, if you want to replay these streams, you definitely can. I throw them onto YouTube, so you can watch them there. Um, Now, one last thing, if you want to donate to charity, I am running a fundraiser for Gamers Outreach. Anything helps. Again, this helps children who are stuck in hospitals, unable to go anywhere due to their medical conditions. So it just creates their gaming station with a monitor, console, and two controllers, typically for like a friend. Again, with this climate, it's probably going to be more like a parent. As a best case scenario. So let's try to help them so that way they can help kids, get some joy back in their lives. So what we're going to do here, we're going to start with some with a breathing exercise that I like to do. Um, Essentially, it's going to be some crocodile breathing. With the crocodile breathing, you're going to be laying face down into the floor. You can rest the hands or the arms over the forehead, just so that way your face isn't going right into the floor. We're gonna go 3 minutes, and what I want you to really focus on is when you're breathing, you want to create constant pressure in the core and in the stomach. You don't want to be chest breathing and trying to fill the lungs with air. You're trying to fill the stomach with air. So I'm gonna get that timer set up, and we are starting with that 3 minutes right now. I want to thank everyone who is hopping on to view this. It means a lot to me. And if you want to close your eyes as well, by all means, do that. It's just going to help you more or less just allow the body to relax a little bit more. Okay. So just take a nice deep breath in, close the eyes, and exhale. Great work, everybody. We got about a minute and a half left. I know this isn't very exciting stuff, but again, this just helps the body down regulate a little bit. Sometimes you feel some aches and pains, and it could be, there could be something going on, but sometimes there could also just be, um, more or less your body's just reacting to what's going on. So we're just trying to get the body to relax and shut down a little bit, just so that way we can kind of inhibit those pain receptors a little bit. Hope everybody's having a great week so far. Hopefully, your week is starting to slow down a little bit. If it's not, again, trying to be optimistic here. Hopefully it does. And time. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, from here, we're going to go into a butterfly stretch. So we're going to sit right down. You can do this in one of two ways. You can either push the elbows into the knees and push down, or you can grab onto the toes and pull yourself forward. Excuse me. Either variation is going to get the job done. So you can do either one. You're going to feel that stretch in the hips. You might also feel it right in the inner thigh or groin area as well. Again, a lot of these stretches are very simple. Sometimes you can also even do this during a commercial, watching TV. It doesn't, some of these stretches or mobility drills do not require, 15, 20 minutes of your time. They can take 3 minutes of your time, really. Again, a commercial break in and of itself is more than enough time to get something in. Nice job, everybody. And again, just focus on your breathing. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Great job. Let's get 2 more. One more. And done. Awesome job, everybody. We're going to move into a frog stretch. So with the frog stretch, what I want to do here is just getting a little bit more of that, the inner thigh or groin area, but also just keeping the spine. The big thing is keeping that spine in a nice neutral position. So the inside of my feet are resting on the floor, and I'm just going to rest my forearms on the floor as well. Now, you can obviously go a little bit wider with the knees. That's perfectly fine. You can also just shift your legs, your knees out as well, and kick them out forward. That'll also help. Now you'll feel this a little bit again in the hips, but you should feel this in that groin, inner thigh area. And if you're not feeling it too much, just go a little bit wider. Don't go where you feel pain. There should almost be a slight discomfort. Okay? Again, not pain where you're going to hurt yourself, but just a slight discomfort. So maybe like a 7-ish on a 1 to 10 scale. Perfect. Let's go into a child's pose. We're going to go over to the left. So we're going to bring both hands over to the left side of the body. I'm just going to move the foam roller out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to bring my right hand over to the other side, keeping my head almost like in between my legs. So if my legs are this wide, my head should be somewhere in the middle. And again, take a nice deep breath. And then exhale, try to lower that chest down to the floor. And done. Let's go over to the right now. So again, both hands. So I'm going to shift my right hand over about 45 degrees. Do the same thing kind of similarly to the left hand. So you want to think of almost the arms being almost parallel in some way. Again, keeping that head in between the knees, and just focus on that breathing. Nice deep belly breaths. Let's get one more. And done. Nice job, everybody. Awesome work. Hopefully this is all feeling really good. From here, we're going to go on our back now for our hamstring stretch. Okay, so one leg will go straight. Now, what you'll do here with the other leg, you're going to take the back of the hamstring, more or less, or the back of the leg, and you're just going to pull it towards you, okay? Or pull it back. Now, if you notice that you can't straighten out the leg, go where you can, okay? So if that means that it's a little bit further out, that's perfectly fine. Just try to rest the head on the floor as best as you can. Nice job, everybody. Nice job. I want to thank those again who are viewing this. I really appreciate it. It's always awesome to be doing this with other people, viewers, friends. We're going to switch sides. Again, you may also notice that one side might be a little bit more flexible than the other, and that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes the body just kind of works that way, unfortunately. But, sometimes getting things, like a massage or foam rolling can help mediate that, asymmetrical, like the way the body is. Sometimes if it's a hip hike, maybe it's just, you're standing in a position that forces the body to do that, so you get used to it, not knowing that's not great. Other times it could just be, a structural thing, whether it's, let's say it's a surgery of some sort that now the body has to kind of compensate. And from here, still work on that right side. We're going to go into a knee hug. So bring the right knee in towards like the chest armpit. And let's switch sides. Nice job, everybody. Excellent work. Guys are doing lovely. Again, this is all just going to, again, just the breathing and just relaxing. Hopefully should help you get through the rest of the day, no matter, how busy or stressed you are. It just allows you to just turn off for a couple minutes. Focus on you. Get yourself in the right headspace to get ready for what's to come for the next day and a half or so of work. And we'll go into a half kneeling hip flexor stretch. So what I'm going to do here with my left leg, I'm digging that toe into the floor. My right leg, shins vertical, almost at 90 degrees. Again, it's not going to be perfect every time, but just relatively speaking, is perfectly fine. Now, I want you to squeeze your left glute as tight as you can. And as you do that, you may notice that you shoot forward just a little bit. That's perfectly fine. Now, from here, what I want you to focus on is getting the arm overhead. Again, if you're feeling a stretch just doing this, stay with that, okay? But if you want to get a little bit of a deeper stretch because maybe you aren't feeling it as much, go overhead. And then again, if you're not feeling that as much either, you can go with a slight side bend where I'm bringing the hand just, a little bit over to my right. The big thing here is I don't want you to arch your back. So as you can see right now, I'm really arching my back. I want you to keep yourself in a nice neutral spine position. Because then you're really truly getting that hip flexor. stretch as opposed to creating some weird sense of, flexibility or mobility in that area. And great, we're gonna switch sides now. So again, digging my right foot. Okay, so digging my right foot right now into the floor, squeezing that glute. Left shin is nice and vertical. If you're not feeling that, go with the right arm overhead. And again, don't arch your back. Keep that spine in a nice neutral position, and just side bend just a little bit if you're not feeling it in that tall position. Okay. Great job, everybody. We're almost done for today. We don't have too much to go. And good. Now we're going to go to pigeon or figure 4 stretch. Now, pigeon just requires you to cross the leg over, straighten the leg behind you. And what I like to do here is I like to pin my right hand into my left ankle just so my left foot doesn't try to bend in towards the midline of my body. So pinning it down a little bit and then keeping the back as neutral as you can. Now, with the pigeon stretch, the figure 4 stretch, it's just crossing the leg over, and you can either push down on the knee, okay, with the same side arm, or you can grab on to now what would be the knee that's bent, that would be bent on the floor. Hold on to that knee or that leg, and you're just pulling yourself up a little bit, okay? Either variation is perfectly fine. It's going to get that IT band, and it's going to get that glute, okay? So we're targeting the right areas by either variation. And we're going to go pigeon stretch, or again, figure 4, just switching sides. Again, I'll go through the 2 variations. And what I like to do here too is make sure that my left leg in this case, is straight behind me. It's not angling out to the side. Again, with a figure 4 stretch, just lying on your back, cross the leg over. Excellent job, everybody. Let's keep it up. Again, just rest your head. You don't want to keep your head up and create some sort of tension or discomfort. Just keep the head nice and relaxed. And again, focus on your breathing. So take a nice deep breath in, fill the stomach with air, and then exhale. And done. Nice job, everyone. We're going to go into a T-spine rotation. So again, we're almost done. With that T-spine rotation, we're going to get 15 each way. So I'm going to sit back on my heels. We'll keep my hips nice and locked. Hands are directly out in front of me. And now from here, I'm going to place my left hand behind my head. Bring that elbow to the opposite forearm and open right up. Again, you should look through that window that you're making with the bend of the elbow. We have 15, and we're getting 15 more the other way. Exhale as you twist out or turn out. Inhale as you come in. Five more. Here we go. And nice job. We're going to go and switch sides, do the same thing. So right hand behind the head, elbow to opposite forearm, twist and rotate. Nice job, everybody. Three. And done. Nice job. And the last thing we're going to do here, we're going to get cat camel. Again, we're in that all. So now we're in that all four position. Digging the toes into the floor, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and then digging the toes into the floor. Now, what we also want to make sure is that the hand, the knee, and the foot are in a nice straight line. Now, staying in this position, you want to round that back. Think of spooking a cat. Nice deep breath, and then go into a camel. Exhale. Let's get 10. And again, take your time through this. Let's finish this up, everybody. Last one. Make this the best one. And awesome job, everybody. I want to thank everybody for taking the time out of their Thursday to hang out with me and participate in Flex. Again, I'm on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11:50 till about 12:10. I know it's a couple minutes over, but I'm going to take a couple minutes off right now. Get ready for Get Up, which is our 30-minute boot camp. If you guys are unable to attend, again, these videos go up on YouTube. And, of course, I'll be on next week on Tuesday at 11:50. Again, all my times are on Eastern Standard, so 11:50 on Tuesday with Flex, and then 12:20 with Get Up. If you have any questions, again, feel free to reach out to me. If you just scroll down below the video, you can reach me through social media. My email is also available as well. If you want to do online coaching, by all means, shoot me an email or, again, shoot me a message through social media. And I'll definitely be happy to help you in, navigating you through that process. So, again, want to wish you guys a happy Thursday. Have an awesome rest of your day. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye, and take care.